I've come to this place many times. I've sat in this spot a few times. And today I'm here again. Thankful for another opportunity to be here. And despite the struggles in my life, and there are struggles, despite the fears, and there are fears, despite the nagging doubts, and there are doubts, I'm here to do the work of God, whom I believe in, though there are moments when I doubt the existence of God, or at least His existence in my life, or at least His goodness, or at least His providence. And I like being honest. Maybe I'm honest in a very blunt way, but that's the way I like. I don't like to sugarcoat my words. Despite all these negative conditions, I'm here today, sitting under the sun, risking snake bite in this forsaken place. And I wouldn't say God-forsaken place, because God is everywhere, and God is here, and God is with me. But it seems a little forsaken, it seems deserted. I'm in this place to do God's work. And what is that work? To say to you that despite troubles, despite doubts, despite suspicions, I'm here. Still believing in God, still trusting in Him, still waiting on Him, still hoping for a miracle. And that's what I need. My life needs a huge miracle. Many things have gone wrong. My financial state is a disaster. I find myself in a disastrous state today financially. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills this month, but I'm here, sitting in this spot. I shouldn't let this day go waste. I shouldn't let this moment slip away. I want to grab this moment and say to God first that I believe in Him. And as I say this to Him, and I want you to listen to what I'm saying. God, I still believe in You. And though You may seem absent and distant, I still believe that You will take care of my needs. And in this calm spot, where there are certain dangers, I sit believing in You, trusting in You, and I want to tell other people about my faith in You. I want to convey my hope to others as well. It is possible for a man to be in a position like this and still hope. I want to convey this message to the world, that God is not only for cheerful people, not only for those who have the best of lives, but He is particularly for those who have a terrible time in life. And though I may not have a terrible time in life, though my situation may not be as bad as the situation of others, I still need God. I need God. And I'm so glad to be in this position. This position of having nowhere to turn except God. You know, I'm in this desperate position. I don't have friends, not the sort of friends who could help me out of this trouble. But my only friend is Jesus Christ. My only friend is God. And that's a good place to be. I'm glad to be in this position. This is my message to the world. My condition is not great. My life is not going according to any beneficial or glorious plan. It seems to be going in a direction that I particularly dread. But I trust in God because He's with me. God is in control. It is in times like these one must trust in God. It is in times like these one must show one's faith in God and say, the Lord is with me. He will not forsake me. As King David said most positively, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. He said that after he spoke about his enemies. Thou hast prepared a table for me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. In such a situation, David is able to say, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, because God has blessed me in front of my enemies. And my enemies are many, not just human enemies, angelic enemies, not imaginary enemies, angelic, real angelic enemies. And I have other enemies as well. I'm quite sure there are enemies everywhere. My thoughts sometimes may be my own enemies. My doubts may be my enemies. But whatever is happening, I know God is in me, and He's stirring within me, and He's pushing me forward. So today I had the opportunity to come here, and I'm grateful for it. Grateful because I can speak about God. Grateful because I can testify to God. It may not be a great victorious testimony, but it is still a testimony. It's a testimony of faith struggling, faith enduring, and faith overcoming, slowly but surely. That is my hope. Amen.